Hi, kindergarten families. Welcome to our virtual open house. This is our class family. This was our first class photo together. We'll be taking more of these throughout the year. My email is berkheimerl@parklandsd.org. Email is the fastest way to contact me. I will respond to you within 24 hours. Most likely sooner. I check all day between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. This is my phone number with my extension. You could also message me on Schoology. You could visit our class website. I don't often update this. There is information on there. I would look to Schoology or Clever for more updated information. And then I also have a YouTube channel, and that is where you will find lots of different read-alouds and videos that we will be using throughout the year. Meet Mrs. Berkheimer. Hi, I'm a proud Parkland graduate. I graduated from Temple University as an elementary education major and a minor in early childhood. Then I went to Kutztown and I have my master's degree in instructional technology. And also now I'm currently enrolled for my second master's degree at Wilkes University. This is my 11th year working in Parkland, and I've taught both kindergarten and first grade. My goals as your child's teacher. Even though we're not in the classroom together, my goal is to create a warm, welcoming, safe, and positive environment which focuses on cooperation and respect for others. To do everything I can to ensure that students learn in a way that is best for them, and to instill a love for learning in the children and help prepare them for their future. We're going to work hard, but we are also going to play hard. And it's important that we treat other people how we want to be treated. For classroom management, in my class, I focus on positive behaviors. The children do so many amazing things, and I love to praise them for their efforts. Students will be earning marbles as a whole class reward. I have not showed this to the students yet. We're going to start this next week. But our classroom rewards, this will have our own marble jar, and we'll begin to earn 10 marbles at a time. And the class will get to choose, will vote on what type of activity or reward we are going to earn. So maybe they'll wear PJs to school, or maybe we'll do show and tell, or they'll wear sunglasses, or we could have lunch together. These are just a few of the different class parties that I like to have with my students. For attendance, I will take attendance based off your child's access of the live instruction and their completion of their Seesaw assignments. Students are required to meet with me during live instruction as to not miss any important concepts taught. I know that things come up, so please let me know if your child will be missing a live session. Attendance is taken daily at 3:20. I understand if assignments cannot be completed during the day. Just please make sure that all the assignments for the week are completed by Saturday. I can then go back and change the attendance if some activities were not handed in. And I know, for instance, today we had some technological issues. Students will not be penalized if the computer or technology is not working. I am very flexible and I'm here to work with you. You may hear this term, synchronous learning. So if you're hearing synchronous learning, that means we're going to be on Zoom together as a whole group. I'm going to be teaching live to the students. It's important that we'll be building relationships and community with each other. I'll be able to personalize my instruction for the small groups. I can also differentiate. So when you hear synchronous learning, that means that it's going to be live instruction. If you hear asynchronous learning, that is what the students will be doing during independent time. Or it might be videos that I've recorded, or it might be activities that I assign to them using Seesaw. Schoology is where everything will be posted. The McGraw-Hill is our reading program. This is the icon that they'll be looking for. This is our Go Math program. That's our math program the students will have access to. And this is our friend Gigi. He is a penguin that is a problem-solving penguin, and he does math puzzles for ST Math. So we'll talk more about that soon. Our curriculum. So, important icons in Clever. This is our reading. When I give activities for reading, this is where your child will go visit. If there's math activities, they'll click on the Go Math. And I will always tell you if there will be a seesaw assignments for the day. Schoology is our main place that everything will be posted, so it's important that you check there. ST Math, just like I said, Gigi is a problem-solving penguin, and the students will be learning more about him soon. And then MobyMax, we won't start the year off with MobyMax, but eventually we will get to use it. It is an amazing program that has language arts, math, and science skills integrated that the students will be able to use. It's usually for some enrichment activities. Language arts. So our language arts curriculum is Wonders. McGraw-Hill, again, this is the icon on Clever that the students will be accessing materials. There are 10 units, and each unit is 3 weeks long. So during writing, we'll be practicing dictation writing, meaning at the beginning of the year, I'll tell them a letter or I'll tell them a sound, and I'll have them practice writing it. We also will do writing prompts where I ask them to write about something and then draw a picture. We're going to build our way up to that. And then journal entries. Each child was given a yellow journal, and we will soon start to use those together. Handwriting. We're going to practice the formation of letters and numbers correctly, and we're also going to focus on neatness. For math, our math curriculum is Go Math. There are 12 chapters. After each chapter, there is a test, and I will notify you and let you know all about that and how to study and prepare beforehand. This icon will get you to all the Go Math materials on Clever. Our science curriculum has 3 units of study, and it's called Push, Pull, Go, All About Forces, Weather and Sky, and Living Things and Their Needs. So our science curriculum is very hands-on. So unfortunately, I don't have enough materials to give to all the students to use, but I will be showing you videos and different ways that they'll be able to practice the science activities at home. And this is the icon that they would look for on Clever to access our science materials. Some other resources. Mind Up in our social emotional lessons. Parkland uses the Mind Up curriculum, and this helps develop mindfulness and teach strategies to help build resilience in students. We will be using mindfulness every day. It improves attention, reduces stress, and it results in better emotional regulation. ST Math, that's what I just was talking about a little bit. I mentioned that Gigi, he is our problem-solving penguin, and this resource helps build critical math thinking skills. It is self-paced, and there are no verbal directions. Students will often work on this during their independent work time, and I will tell you more about that when the time comes. Assessments. During any testing time, I ask that your child wear headphones. This way, distractions are limited. Also, again, I'm going to ask that you do not help them. Some assessments need to be read to your child, and I will let you know which ones, but please do not give them the answers. It's important to monitor your child taking the test, but not assist them with the material. This is our typical kindergarten schedule, and everyone's been doing a great job coming to our live meetings. They can get ready for school in the morning, make sure that they have everything they need. Then we'll meet live for morning meeting. Then there will be some independent work time, maybe some seesaw activities or videos to watch. I will be meeting with some small groups. Then there's recess and lunch. Then we'll meet again for small group, and I will take smaller groups of children and work on what they need with them. Students will have some seesaw activities, but if they're not meeting live with me and they have already finished their work, I really would love the students to be able to practice some playtime at their house. Inside or outside, the choice is theirs. We'll meet again for math, then they have specials, and then again, there's some purposeful play and independent time. So if the students were in the classroom, I would be pulling students one-on-one or in small groups, and all the other students in the room would be working on some purposeful play centers, and I'll talk more about that in a second. Then we'll meet live on Zoom for our end of the day activities, and then you're always invited to my office hours, and that will be from 3 to 3:20, and they are optional. You do not need to come, but you're more than welcome to. During a typical 5-day week, Wednesday mornings are set aside for online teachers to collaborate with their teammates to plan. So, on a full 5-day week, our school day will not begin until 10:40 on a Wednesday. This will be clearly stated in weekly schedules to you. During the morning time on Wednesdays, students will complete independent activities. And this is an example of our Wednesday e-learning schedule. So we have not had a 5-day of school week yet. We've only had 4 days last week, and we have 4 days this week. Next week, we will have a full 5-day week of school. So on Wednesday, this will be the schedule that we follow. But I will also include that in our weekly schedule so you will not get confused. This is allowing me to work with my teammates from 8:30 to 10:30 to plan and prepare lessons. When I talk about purposeful play, I feel very passionately about purposeful play. Students need time to explore independently and to learn through play that allows for increased movement, expression, and engagement. Some examples would be a play kitchen or a mini market with a cash register, blocks, Legos, puzzles, dollhouse, Play-Doh, there should be an L there, chalk, sensory sand, arts and crafts. So in the classroom, if you see the top right photo, students are all playing at, they're making a pretend store, and he has a keyboard and with some fun glasses on. This student is building with Legos. These students are doing some art projects independently. These students are playing at the dollhouse. These students are using blocks and cars and trains. So it's still really important that your child is not on technology all day and that they are still getting free time to play with things that they enjoy. I would also encourage this to be screen-free time. Our Encore special, we have art, media center library, music, health and physical education. And all of this information can be found on Schoology. So the students will visit their Encore Schoology page. There will be no homework this year, so the students are going to work really hard during the class day that they won't have extra work to do at night. I also ask that you do not work ahead. Everything that is put in that brown bag is for a reason. Please do not have your child work through the things without me telling them. And eventually I will have more material pick up for you, and I will let you know when that will happen. These are the goals that I would like your child to have by the end of the kindergarten school year. And if you ever have any technology trouble, this is also on our Schoology page. These will be great resources for you. And thank you so much for attending our open house. We will have a great year together. If you need any information clarified or you have any questions, please don't hesitate to email me. Okay? Thank you. We're going to have a great year. I look forward to it.